So for those that are getting into homesteading, that want to have live animals, there's a few things you got to get first. If you did like me, bought the cows first, then you run into a problem is you got to haul them around. If you're going to take them to the sale barn to sell them or to the beef processor to process them. So what we ended up doing is we bought a trailer. As you can see, as money doesn't grow on trees out here, you have to be frugal with things. So we bought this trailer that needs some repairs. So let me show you a little bit of stuff what we're going to do with it. We bought a 24-foot cattle trailer. As you can see, it needs some work. We have rust down at the panels. Almost all the way around, we have rust. This is a triaxle, but if we look at it, we see the stabilizer here. We can see it's got some wear. You see the linkages also have wear. So these all need to be replaced. We come back here and we look at the back axle support and we see here how it's wore down. So we're going to have to make a plate and put over top of that. Now, since we've got these off, we need to go ahead and change the brakes, put new electronic brakes on it, repack the bearings, so that'll be part of this too. Come around back, and show you the other things we need to do. Remember, the goal is to be frugal but safe when doing these things. So if we look down the side, we see we have rust going down, but it's not eating in so far that it's going to make a big difference. What we're going to do is we're going to insert some additional bracing, so when the cattle step on here, we won't have a chance of breaking through. So we're going to install 3 pieces of angle iron, 2-inch angle iron to give additional support. Then what we'll do is we're going to come back and cut about 5 inches up all the way down, and then we got a 6-inch piece of metal, 20 gauge steel, and we're going to weld it all the way down on both sides. That's more for cosmetics, but also for safety for the cows so they don't put their hoofs against this, because you want to be safe when you're transporting wherever they go. And then once we're done with that, we've got this one product we're going to use that will apply to the side to cover the rust and stop the rust, like a Rust-Oleum type of a product. And we'll do a review on that in a little bit. All right, so let's get started.
All right, you go.
So this is the other side of the trailer. We've already disassembled this side. You can see where we take the stabilizer off. If you look a little bit closer, you can see where I was talking about how the bolt has actually wore into the metal. So we're going to have to make another plate for this and put it through there so that'll work. But you also see a little bit closer on some of this brittle metal that we'll be cutting out so that we can have good strong sides. We might even try to add the 3rd trailer axle back. Normally what would happen is you'd have a stabilizer that would go, like I showed you on the other side right there, right here as well. But they mounted this, so I'm really not sure how they had anticipated this working. So we might take a look at that and go from there. All right?
Day one.
That's right.
Let's go over what we got accomplished.
All right. As you can see, we got the sheet metal cut on the bottom. that bottom 5 inches is what we cut off, which was the rust. So we have another piece coming that will fill in there. Right in there. Yep. So if we go on the inside, see where we accomplished what we wanted. We installed the additional 3 braces across to give it additional support, so when we put the wood across it, the cattle will have better support on it. So the next process will be to get the 6-inch steel that'll cover this. We'll go all the way down with that, welding it on the top, the bottom, the outside, and the inside. As you can see, we still got a lot more work to do. Have a lot of sanding, priming it, getting it ready to use Rust-Oleum. Or actually, we have a different product we can trial.
Yeah.
On this.
We got 2 different ones, right?
Yeah, we have 2 different products we're going to try to see which one will do the rust better. But as you can see, this was an all-day process. We had to stop and go get some additional tools.
That's right.
So if you're going to try something like this, make sure you have a lot of cut-off wheels. Make sure you have consumables for your welder, and make sure you got your safety gear. But just get to it. I mean, it looks daunting at the beginning, but one little step at a time, and you can make it all the way through. So visit us again for the next installment, where we'll be welding in the panels. Part 2. And if you like this kind of content, please let us know below, and we'll see what additional things we can do for you. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment.
All right.
You have a great day.